Moving on to the papers this morning, we're starting with Complete Sports, and the big one is Etihad showdown. Pellegrini lines out his stars against Barcelona without fear, and Bayern plots PSG. So that's Bayern, talking about Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern lose another star for Arsenal clash. Shaqiri will not be playing against Arsenal. He has joined the injury list. And Mexico friendly to decide Eagles World Cup squad. That is coming from assistant coach Daniel Amokachi. Tari, have a soccer star with you.
Yeah, soccer star next paper for review, and it's all about the clash of the Titans. 8:45 Nigerian time, Manchester City versus Barcelona. It will be a very great one. Aguero out, Fernandinho may feature against Barcelona today. Good to have him back for Manchester City. And Nigeria will get World Cup cash bonanza.
That's a good one.
Wow, that's a good one. Hopefully motivates the players to
perform well. Let's move on to the last paper on review this morning, Sporting Life. Of course, kickoff time. The big one is Fabregas fears City's star. And another no cash crunch for Super Eagles. The minister FIFA may relocate Nigeria Bosnia game because of the damaged stadium, and drug tests for Mikel Obi, MNK and others. FIFA doctors to carry out random sampling on Eagles stars. Okay, these are the papers for review this morning. Just moving on to the Champions League, and of course, it's the big one, of course, which is the game between City and Barcelona. But before that, the FA Cup fifth round. Of course, the game played last night ended in a draw, so they have to do a replay to know their opponent for this game. That's Brighton Hove and Hull City ended in stalemate. Let's move straight to the CAF Champions League.
Yeah, that was a very tough game yesterday. Brighton were actually close to upsetting Hull City, but late goal by Yannick Sagbo salvaged the point, and there will be a replay for the both sides. Yeah. Okay,
Champions League, the bigger one for tonight, the greatest of all, talking about Barcelona and Manchester City, because these two teams are the biggest in Europe presently, and there have been a lot of mind games coming from both sides, saying Pellegrini saying they are a bigger club than Manchester United presently. And of course, okay, if it's just for today, Manchester City and Barcelona, Bayer Leverkusen and PSG. These are the games for tonight. And moving on straight to the big one, it's all about Man City and Barcelona. Tyler.
Yeah, big one, top test for Manchester City tonight. It will be a very hard one. We've seen Manchester City against quality top European opposition, and they haven't done particularly well. So it will be a very hard one for Man City, and it will be very interesting to see what Manuel Pellegrini does against in terms of his formation against Manchester City, because all season he's been going for the typical old-fashioned 4-4-2 formation, but against Barcelona, against the top European side, I doubt he can work with that kind of formation. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Pellegrini will do.
And these two sides happens to be the highest scoring side presently.
Absolutely, we know what Man City have been doing also. They're actually averaging 3.5 goals at home in the league this season. So it promises to be a very explosive game, considering the two opposition, the two teams that are playing. So it will be a very exciting one. There's no doubt about that. And Fernandinho is back. It's been a very big miss for Pellegrini for a while now, but he's back now, and hopefully, if he's fit enough to start the game, then he might actually help Manchester City in this particular match. But there's no doubt Man City have to come into this game. They need to get a result, because if they have to go back to the Camp Nou with a deficit, then it will be a very, very tall order for them.
Yeah.
So they need to get something in this particular result. But it will be a very, very hard one for them, though.
Okay, it's a very hard one for them, but they're playing at home, and they have a way of actually scoring at home on a set, just to actually ensure that that's one goal. They could not just get anything from that game, although they had to do the damage again, and FA Cup, which was really cool for Manchester City. Let's just get to listen to Pellegrini, and of course, Yaya Toure, saying that he had no regret leaving Barcelona after winning 6 trophies with them in just one season.
It's a different team. Of course, it's very difficult to continue the same level that Barcelona played 3 years ago. But if you review his season, he qualified in Champions League. He's at the top of the table in Spanish League, and he's in the final of the Cup in Spain. So he continue being a very strong team. Maybe it's not fair to compare with that team, But I am absolutely sure that tomorrow, if we want to have a good result here at home in the first leg, we must have a very good game.
Okay, Gerard Piqué also said something about the game. Let's just listen to him.
Maybe they don't fear us as before, because in the last 2 years we didn't win the Champions League. But I think that they still respect us, and finally we are a team with a lot of players that we won the World Cup, we won Champions leagues. I think we can still be the best, but we have to show to the world that we can do it. I mean, tomorrow is a great chance, great opportunity to go inside in the pitch and show that we are top players and we can win here.
Yeah.
We just have to get the result.
It promises to be a very pulsating game, if you ask me. On both sides coming off very impressive wins over the weekend. Barcelona 6-0 over Rayo Vallecano, and Manchester City, they had a very good win over Chelsea. So tonight is the night, really. We've been waiting for this particular match ever since the draw was made. It's the tightest of all the draws, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, tightest of all the draw, definitely. But the bigger one, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is really the man to look out for, with Bayer Leverkusen not doing too well at the league presently.
Yeah.
Expecting a PSG will just run riot.
We expect PSG to run riot, especially when you have Ibra Kadabra in your ranks.
But you don't have Cavani, but with Ibrahimovic.
Come on, Ibrahimovic alone can make things happen. 8 goals already in the Champions League says it all.
Okay. Finally on the show, we'll talk about UEFA, what they're actually planning to do. They're launching a new week of football qualifiers for this year. And of course, the organization actually launched a promotional video in which Michel Platini actually says fans will love the concept because it's really great. What concept it is, instead of having matches played on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you might be having matches played from Thursday to Tuesday. That's you have football Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 days of football. That's the qualifiers for the Euro 2016 in France, which is really a great one.
Yeah, get one football for 6 days, and I don't know if this is will be welcomed by the league level. The people that follow football all over the world, they're tired already. They don't even like the international break. So you can imagine what's going to happen when it's more than now. We'll see how this pans out.
And Euro 2016 will actually be expanded to 24 teams instead of the usual 16. Maybe that is the reason they had to make it bigger, and of course have a football week where fans will get to choose the countries they will watch, and you will not be having matches actually clashing in each of these days. Let's listen to Pellegrini. We'll come back to sign out on the show.
The new week of football is a new and exciting proposition for our fans. We have spread out our qualifying games across 6 days, from Thursday to Tuesday. This means fans of European football around the world can watch more action than ever before. They will love it.
Okay, that's it for the show. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Bye for now.